Alright guys, this is a gump goodness. It's not going to be a report. I gotta say this. Hearing that Tommy's gone, and I did see his video on X, and Sami Callihan did read on his article about Sami, and that he was surprised that he got fired. He said he was going to be taking over creative. It makes you think, what's going on in TNA? Now, I don't know if things are good or bad. I haven't really been keeping up a lot in news when it comes to wrestling. I won't lie about that. I've been dealing with some situations behind the scenes. One of them is my allergies. My allergies have been horrid, but there's some other stuff I don't want to mention right now. But I want to say this. Knowing that Tommy's gone, knowing that Sami is gone, and I understand, let's make this clear. If you look at how booking has been since he was the head of creative for the last year to year and a half, well, roughly somewhere just before going to AMC, the booking was not 100% good. There were some problems. But then, I'll give you an example. Remember when Santana won the title the first time? When he wasn't able to wrestle. It was before they went to AMC. He won and he was gone for over a month where they could have produced something for him. But no, they did documentary after documentary, documentary. Then they went and on his first chance to win a match, after being champ, he jobs. And then when they finally went to AMC, because it was switching from Access TV to AMC, they decided, let's do this. Make him job here in Access TV, but then let him regain it in AMC. What the fuck was that? That was the most stupidest booking you could have done. No! I didn't agree with it then. It was stupid. Beyond stupid. I hated it. And I'm telling you right now, this was wrong. And that was Tommy's decision. I've never hated Tommy's booking all the time, but once it went to AMC, it's just been not one of the greatest bookings. And now that Tessa Blanchard has left and is going to CMML, mainly due to the fact of the competition between CMML dealing with, well, they are working with AEW, CMML. And since even though TNA is not part of WWE, they're still partnered just like CML is with I guess if it's true, because it could still be true, she had to choose which one is she doing the most work in and getting the most money. Is it TNA, which doesn't give a lot of money, or is it CMLL? She went there. Either because they forced her, or they said, look, they probably forced her, or they, maybe, she left because the money was better there. She wasn't getting enough money. Remember, TNA is not giving you a lot of money. They took a pay cut a year or so ago. Easily. So this is what you get. For me personally, I'm like, whether she left because they told her she had to choose, or she left because they just wasn't giving her much to do and weren't giving her much money, it's okay. She at least showed she can work with others in that company. She can always come back. There was no bad blood from what I understand. Just like Tommy, when it came to X, Tommy pretty much said there's no ill will. I spoke to Silva. I loved this company. I was working 24/7. After my mom died, this company was there for me. I love it. And he was crying on screen when it was at Busted Open Radio, when they were doing the camera. I understand him being upset, but here's the thing. Now that Tommy's gone, and now Sami Callihan has also been released. What now? We already know they got rid of Gray. We already know we got rid of Steve Macklin. Now you got rid of Tommy. You got rid of Sami Callihan. Who is next? And worse yet, if they're gone, what do we have as talent in a company? I said when the collaboration with WWE started to be skeptical. That was almost 2 years ago at this point, easily nearly 2 years ago. To be careful, to be skeptical, and see what was going to happen. Wait and see. Now the question right now is, We now see what's been going on. What are we doing? What are we going to get from TNA now with the changes they have? You guys tell me below. And I hope you enjoy this gump goodness. Peace.